And I think we're live. Hello, Choom Gang. My name's Sophia from Choom Cannabis Co., and I'm your host for today's Choom Session. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. And if you're not, well, you're here and you're chilling with the Choom Gang now. And I hope you brought some sticky icky with you because we have a special guest from Verse that's going to be joining us in just a moment. But while everybody's getting settled and joining in, I'm going to tell you how you can win a high summer prize pack. And this thing is loaded with a camping chair, a picnic basket, an insulated bag, and a Fujifilm Instax mini camera, and of course, some Choom branded swag. We are going to be drawing a name and announcing the winner on August the 9th, which is actually the Monday. So if you want to enter, all you have to do is just like this video, give us a thumbs up, give us a heart. You guys know I love seeing those hearts, so shoot us some hearts. And then to get even more entries, all you have to do is answer the questions that I'm going to ask you guys throughout this live. And I've got the first question here for you guys now, if you're ready for it. All right, it's a bit of a tough one. Are you ready to answer it? Okay, here we go. What are you chewing on today? So what are you toking? What are you vaping, rolling? Are you taking an edible? Maybe taking an oil or a capsule? Let us know in the comment section and you've got yourself another entry. So make sure to watch out for those other questions that I'm going to be asking you later on. So best of luck, everybody. All right, Choom Gang. So with all of that said and done, it's time to chat up our featured guest. So please help me welcome Quinn from Verse Cannabis into our session. Hello, Quinn.
Hello, Sophia and the Choom Gang. How's everyone doing today?
Oh, we are doing
Oh, great.
fantastic. Awesome. Well,
Fantastic.
first things first, I love to ask everybody that comes on here to just tell you a little bit about yourself and tell us how you even got into cannabis in the first place.
Absolutely. So my name's Quinn Shiskin. I'm the director of products and innovation at the Valence Company. But I got into cannabis many, many years ago, but always been a long, passionate user and really compassionate about seeing all the people it's helped. But early on, my brother was playing around with some fresh flower and using a hair or a hair straightener to make rosin. So my background is in mechanical and construction and huge capacity construction in the oil sands, and I'm a Red Seal welder by trade. So I
Wow.
used my mechanical background to make an amazing rosin press to be able to squish flowers and make some rosin. And from there, I really just gained passion and knowledge and really wanted to get information. So I toured around the US to California and Vegas and saw and met with a lot of the greatest cannabis alchemists and learned their craft on different extraction platforms from CO2, ethanol, hydrocarbon, and brought all those into one platform and really developed my own IP. And from there, met Valens and Tyler Robson early on, and it never looked back from that day. And I've been at Valens for about 5 years now, and it's been an amazing ride in this crazy cannabis sector.
That's awesome. I love that. That's crazy. So you're able to merge that passion of yours from mechanics and engineering all the way through into cannabis. Love that story. All right, cool. Well, then, so tell us about Verse, the people that you chose to go with. What kind of products do they specialize in?
Yeah,
I
so
should say.
yeah, Verse is a very unique group. It's a small group of very crafted and very innovative individuals, and I get to work closely with them, develop cannabis great products. And we play in many different platforms, vaporizers specializing in vapes, but also in some topicals. You'll see some bath bombs come out, but Verse is really focused on delivering value to the consumers at a premium quality, but accessible and affordable value. So Verse is very unique in what we've been offering. Vaporizers is what we've really focused on with them. We have 3 or 4 great botanical series and distillate products: the summer peach, the tropic lemon, and the summer berry. All amazing products. And now you'll see some cannabis forward flavor vapes. And it's really getting listening to what the consumers are wanting, the provincial boards are asking for, our great retail partners, and listening to what they want and developing products that consumers really enjoy, but easy accessibility, affordable, but at the end of the day, always quality products.
Yep, I love it. We've been seeing some really good things coming from you guys. But first thing I want to talk about is the vape. So, what makes them special?
Yeah, so it's special with the using the Valens IP. And we have multiple extraction platforms at Valens, which allows us to make different active ingredients for these different end products. And vapes was our specialty, as we have a huge extraction platform and many different extraction types to make different resins and different active ingredients. So vapes, we have 3 or 4 flavors now with Verse in the botanical, all natural series of terpenes blended into a high potency, highly refined distillate. And we love these because it delivers a really nice taste, fantastic experience, and it's always consistent. So you know what you're going to get with a THC distillate product, and that flavor experience is going to be there every time. So someone that's looking for a consumer experience that's not doesn't taste like cannabis, not strain specific, but a great predictable high, those ones are for you. But
Yeah,
then we just
I
developed it's a
honestly, I love this so much. I was just telling Quinn that I picked
mm,
up the Sunset Peach, and then the lemon. Guys, like as soon as you open the container, you can just smell that. Like the peach one has to be my favorite right now. I'm just obsessed with peach flavored things. So this one I love. It's literally like a peach sunset in your mouth. That's the
I
best
love
way
it.
that I can describe it.
Yeah, we definitely got inspired from the Okanagan. It's peach season here in beautiful Okanagan, BC, right now, and that Sunset Peach. It's a perfect name for the summer experience. That flavor, I love it as well. It's one of my favorites in that line. So, but now we have this new live terpene series that we just launched. So the first one that came out was the Killer Kush, and that is very unique. And it all starts with premium biomass from the local Okanagan here. So in Oliver, BC, we found a great cultivation partner called McIntyre Creek Cannabis, and they grow some of the best weed and best cannabis in BC, overlooking wine country outdoor over the lake. It's absolutely incredible. From there, we flash froze it. So we harvest it quick, freeze the biomass, retain all those precious compounds that living plant had, and extract it to have that flavor into a vape. So we use different extraction methods for CO2 and ethanol and hydrocarbon. So we extract all the beautiful terpenes, a winterized component to have all the cannabinoids, and ultra high purity distillate. So it's the best of all worlds in a nice 1 gram format that's very strain specific, that live experience at an unbeatable price point as well. So it's
Oh, that's
another
awesome. So
cannabis forward flavor.
they're gonna be in 1 gram options.
1 gram options. Yeah, the
Love it.
Killer Kush just came out. Is our first strain. It's an amazing, really cushy taste, but it's got a nice sweet start to it. It's a great entrance into this live category that Verse is working on with Valens, as we have a concentrate in the Killer Kush. It's a live batter. It's whipped into a beautiful consistency, and now we have in that live terpene cart. So you'll kind of see that theme as you go on with Verse. As we got another amazing product. It's a guava crossed with a BC blueberry. It's an amazing live resin experience as well in a 1 gram cart, and also in a live sugar diamonds 1 gram concentrate. So you'll see that continued as we go through these live series, really forward flavor of cannabis and also those all natural botanicals. And we kind of hit both consumers that want non cannabis and full cannabis experience.
Oh, I love it. That's awesome. And so, okay, so since we're getting more into vapes and we're like actually finding more offerings and like better offerings out there, do you have any tips on how you can make your vaping experience that much better?
For sure. So when I do like the live series, the live Killer Kush terp, I would go like low temperatures, and I like being able to boil off the terpenes and the volatile compounds in there a little bit more gentle. And I find it's a little bit better vaping experience. You get a little bit more taste and more of an experience. Over hot, you kind of burn it. You get too big of a hoot. You don't really get to experience what that strain and that taste
It just
really had.
hurts. Yeah.
It hurts and it burns
Yeah.
your throat, an irritated throat. That's not what vaping's supposed to be. So always start on a low temperature, vape it nice and slow, enjoy that experience, try and pull out some different flavor notes and see if what you can be a connoisseur about it. Like you're tasting wine, but when you're tasting a vape, especially in the cannabis flavored ones, you can pull out like lime and lemons and gas and diesel notes. So there's all kinds of stuff hidden in there once you develop the palate.
Yeah, definitely. That's awesome. All right, Choom Gang. I've got another question for you to get another entry to win that high summer prize pack. Okay. Are you ready for it? Here we go. Do you vape? If you do, how often? Like, are you a regular vapor? Do you do it, once in a while, like once a week? Or are you someone that's never even tried a vape? Let us know in the comment section, and that's going to count towards your entry. Okay, so Quinn, let's talk soft chews because you guys have some pretty delicious ones that I personally love. I've picked up a few times. So, yes, please tell us about them.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is in partnership with that latest acquisition of Valence, the Life Food Technologies. And this really propelled us to be confectionery and edible masters, as that team at Life has 25 plus years of making consumer packaged goods for Walmart and Costco's. And they know how to make great products at scale, cost affordability, but they got great confectionery chefs behind them. So when we got into these soft chews, we worked with Life to develop something that wow the crowd. The apple pie that gets you high, the baked apple. It's a
Baked
fantastic flavor. It's
apple.
got nice sugar, some cinnamon coating. It's an amazing taste. It's a 5 piece, 2 milligrams per piece. It was a fantastic first offering that
They're so
wowed the taste
good.
buds. A little bit different. And then now sour medley. That was the other one that we launched. It's the first one to have 5 different flavors within the package. So we really are pushing the envelope of what we can offer with Health Canada and regulations. And with the Life acquisition and that team over there, it's really made Valens give us access to a high level of confectionaries on demand. We ask for a soft chew baked apple or sour medley, or you'll see this the double chocolate brownie we just launched. It's
I
incredible
saw
what that
that.
team can develop. It's our product development team, myself. We can put out a request, and in a couple days we'll have a non-active sample back where we can try it, and it's absolutely incredible by having
Awesome.
that the talent that the Life team brought.
That's incredible. I personally like I love both of them. I've only tried the medley and the baked apple. Guys, the baked apple literally tastes like apple pie. Like it's so warm and cinnamony. And then the medley, the sour medley, it almost has that kind of like sour, like Jolly Rancher feel to it, right? It's like you've got what are the flavors in there? It's I know that there's an apple one, there's watermelon,
Yeah, watermelon.
chocolate,
There's like a cherry. I think there's a
blue
lemon lime. So
raspberry.
that blue raspberry. It's yeah, it's unique. It's being able to have that 2 milligram experience in the 5 pieces as well, but offering a little bit of taste difference as well. It's more traditional to
Yeah.
the gummies we've seen as children, or the 5 cent candies where you have different pieces and different flavors. So it's a
Yeah, and then
nice
everybody
unique
has their
offering.
favorites. Yeah, and there's like once you start eating these, I feel like I have like I'll eat them in a sequence. I'll go from like, my
Yep,
favorite to least favorite or whatever. That's
I
fun.
love it.
No, that's awesome. And so going back basically to where all of this begins, right? I want to know about your dried flour, which is, basically the reason you're able to produce these high quality products. So, what strains can we find from Verse?
Yeah, it's so Valens uses a unique kind of standpoint as we buy so much biomass for the extractions and all our partners. So we have an amazing access to strains at massive volume, so we can achieve fantastic price points. That means so Verse we launched the first flour product into a 28-gram offering. It's a market leading price for it, 28 grams for under $100. Strain specific, BC grow and bud. It's a God bud strain, and it's a fantastic strain as it delivers a great taste, great flavor, great smooth smoke for an affordable under $100 ounce. It's just never really been seen out there now. That was the first entry into this flower category with Verse. We're going to be doing some different flower offerings. Probably might even see a 3.5 and a 14 possibly come down the road. But this has kind of led us into when we always buy biomass, we always look at high quality biomasses. It's very important for all the vaporizers that we do, all the flower products, and then pre rolls. So that's another category that we just got into at Valens and Verse is pre rolls, and we went all in with pre rolls at Valens. Is we bought 2 huge automatic, fully integrated machines. We input cannabis on one end, it fills the cones, packs them, twists them, double weighs them. It's absolutely
Wow.
incredible, so incredible to see this machine work. It's a thing of beauty. So we went the first Verse launch is the BC Dreamweavers 10 by 3.5. It's a fantastic,
Yeah,
convenient package, slide tin, nice 62% moisture, humidity in there. So it's that nice, clean
oh,
smoke
great.
on the go, dog walker style. You'll see some great strains come through Verse, and that was just it. So we have a flower offering, pre-roller offering, and all the other gamut of vaporizers. So Verse and the Balance team has been very busy on the product development.
Awesome. That's exciting. That's really exciting. And I know that you're going to be able to pick those up now at the stores, right?
Yes, that is correct. Yeah, they're out there now.
Perfect. All right, Choom Gang, are you ready for another question? This is the last one that I'm going to be asking you guys. So, are you ready? What first product would you like to try out next? You guys have heard about the soft chews, you've heard about the vapes. the live vapes. You're talking about the dried flower. What do you think that you would want to try next? All right, Quinn. So, is there anything new that's coming that we should be watching out for? Any new innovations?
Yeah, there's lots of new stuff coming out, and I really like looking at the rapid onset or the technology going into these new products. And you saw a product that come out there, THC drops and CBD drops by Verse, and it's using the Source by Valence technology. And that is a great rapid onset technology for rapid onset, meaning that you can get high within 8 to 20 minutes and not that traditional 20, 30 minutes or an hour even
Yeah.
for a traditional edible. So you see the versatility in these kind of new technology products. The source technology is going to be in a few different products and gummies. You'll see it in beverages. You also see it in probably a topical product coming soon as well. So that's where I think the new innovations really coming is dictating onsets, taste free, smell free, and being able to predict your experience. So you can have a beverage field experience 5 to 10 minutes, maybe have a couple more throughout the night. So it's really combating that recreational experience that we experience with bev alcohol. So
Yeah.
we got some cool stuff coming. Health and wellness, big category coming as well. Low calorie intake, low refined sugar, protein balls coming out soon. So it's that health conscious edible experience where you can enjoy the consumption of it, not worry about having the high calorie intake. So I love kind of products like that where we have a high chocolate ganache double chocolate brownie that's absolutely amazing, but also a health conscious protein balls on the other side. So we really can
Yeah.
consume and indulge or health conscious consumption. And bath bombs is a really cool one that we've been working on hard. And we had the first ones to come out. We had a grapefruit and a eucalyptus 3-inch bath bomb come out. And now we have a cool product through Nuance coming out that's a duet, we call it. And it's a 4-pack of bath bombs, two of flavors of each. So we have a wild rose and a vanilla bean, where it actually has pieces of vanilla bean and rose petals in it. It's a
Oh,
really high end health and wellness product.
that's incredible. Very cool. I feel like you guys are kind of like the mad scientists, right? Developing all of these innovations and products. I'm
Yeah,
really
it's been
curious about
great.
the rapid stuff. I think that that is going to be a big hit because I think everybody is very used to, the alcohol onset and that sort of thing. And so I think
Mm-hmm.
where edibles is a little bit tough to kind of sell people on is that it can take up to an hour, maybe two for some people, right? And so I think it's kind of it would be nice to marry that a little bit more closer to, the 15-20 minute mark where you can
Yeah.
really tell. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
you'll see that. Keep your eye out. The Source technology by Valens. It's an amazing technology. Those THC CBD drops, you can really experience it right now in the market as they're versatile drop. You can put it as you want 1 milligram or 50 milligrams. Put in your beverage, your salad dressing, your cooking. You'll really see why technology is amazing. And those drops by Verse are the first entrance into it, giving consumers the experience or the freedom to consume as many milligrams or as little milligrams as they want.
That's awesome. And are they water soluble?
They're fully water soluble. Yeah. So a source technology is a taste free, smell free, water soluble emulsion technology. So you drop it in, you can stir it around. It'll be completely homogeneous in your beverage from top to bottom and shelf stable for up to 2 years. So it really is a
Whoa,
game changing technology. And it's the first one I've found. We went all in several years ago at Valens, and it doesn't leave that bitter aftertaste. It doesn't leave the film on your teeth like some beverages do now.
yeah,
So it's out there. You can see it in the Summit 10s and a few different beverages. And Verse has a Tropic Rush coming out in a beverage platform that is absolutely so tasty, and that rapid onset technology is in there. So a lot of cool technology and innovation coming in
incredible.
those predicted onsets. And it just supports the CPG world and products to really easy understand. Now put active ingredients in them so consumers can love them.
I love it. And now where can people find you guys if they want to learn more about you?
Yeah, so you can find us at Verse Cannabis on Instagram and Twitter, or the Valens Company. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn, and also myself at QShisk, QSHISK. And I do a lot of behind the scenes stuff and looking at products and videoing on the floor. And I always love giving teasers of the new stuff coming.
I love it. That's awesome. Guys, go and find them, hit them up, ask some questions. I'm sure they'd love all of that stuff. But basically, guys, that's all the time that we have today, Choom Gang. So thank you guys so much for joining us. And a big thanks to Balance and Quinn for doing this Choom session with us. It was a pleasure to have you, Quinn.
Sophia and Choom Gang, thanks so much for all your support and on the Verse and Valens Company. We truly support it and greatly value it. So thanks, Sophia, for having me tonight.
Thanks so much. And Choom gang, make sure to get those entries in. You know you guys want that high summer prize pack, right? Right? Best of luck, you guys. Bye, everybody. Until the next one.